Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you. I am using a couple of oracle cards to start. I've chosen some tarot cards. I'll clarify with more tarot and finish up with another oracle card. This is a general reading, will not resonate with all of you. Look to your other signs for other messages that will be available. You'll find yourself. So thank you for being here. Let's get started with the Crystal Spirit Oracle. And I pulled the Dumortierite. Number 21 is the card of the world. So this is telling me that you are completing something. You have completed either a significant phase of something that you are creating in preparation for the next stage, or you are closing out something in your life that is no longer serving you, again, in preparation for a new beginning. And this is resonating with the energy of the recent new moon in Cancer. I'm going to read from the guidebook a little bit more about this really intriguing card. I love the colors. Divine guidance is yours now, as your ability to think through and plan how you will secure prosperity and build your affluence is powerful in this moment. Make lists, devise your strategy, and commit on paper to doing what you want to do. Make it real by writing it down as you organize your thoughts and set a course for growing the prosperity you deserve. Know that your finances are not out of control simply because you do not have complete certainty about your situation, what you must do, or what lies ahead. You'll feel more confident in this knowledge today if you hearken back to this spirit that divine order is always at work in your life. So get organized to align with the flow of abundance that is always available to you. This is working on your third eye and your crown chakras. So you are tapping into some really important, critical information about your purpose. In fact, those of you that I'm speaking to today have a clear sense about your purpose and are actually activating that through some action that you're taking. So this is beautiful. In the Soul's Journey card, we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So this is really supporting this idea that you are getting organized. You have completed a phase and you may feel sort of caught in the middle of different organizational strategies. So what served you in perhaps building something and getting it established is now shifting into a way to maintain or sustain what you've created. There may be some critical adjustments you have to make in that building, that creation, that effort or project you've created here. And really the opportunity, and I think many of the Librans I'm speaking to recognize that challenges at this stage are actually opportunities to adjust and solidify the foundation you've already built and created. This gives you a chance to reconsider some of the ways in which you had been thinking about sustaining what you've created and allowing you to perhaps pull in more resources or identify extra support that may be necessary. This feels as though you have taken yourself into a challenging but critical area in which you can feel that you are contributing in the way that you chose to when you came to this earth. This is a gift that you are building for community, family, others, a gift of service that makes you feel completely aligned with who you are. So this is beautiful news. The crown chakra means you are open to the divine guidance that has gotten you here. And the third eye is definitely tells me you are actively healing. What you've created may be a healing opportunity or practice or way in which you share critical information to others who are in a similar process. In the presence, the Three of Wands. Yeah, this feels like you are actively aligning yourself with those forces, those energies, networks, relationships that are moving you along an unfamiliar path. So you know where you're going, you know what your goals are, but every step of this challenge, this creating, is challenging you to be open to more. And this takes a lot of bravery. The work that you're doing is about constantly facing your fears of new information, moving into the unknown, opening up to receiving from the universe the support you need to keep navigating this path. But you're very aware that you're building something intentionally that takes you into unfamiliar terrain, intentionally evokes or elicits unfamiliar allies, a diversity of support that is all a learning opportunity for you. So this is about your growth. This is not about doing the same old, same old. This is you pushing yourself into a really incredibly profound opportunity for greater service to humankind at some level. In the past, the Eight of Cups is echoing some of this idea that you have recognized the limitations of the relationships that you had sustained to date. This can often talk about family relationships or even professional relationships from which you've learned all that you could learn in the past. And the recognition that you needed more to feel challenged. You needed more to find the meaning and the significance in your life that is part of what you define as your legacy. So this again talks about incredible bravery, courage, the willingness to leave what it has been easy and comfortable behind you, and not to separate or eliminate people from your life, but to challenge yourself at a level of your own potential. This is not releasing your dreams. This is accepting that the universe has put you where you are for a reason, and you're pursuing that. In the future, the Queen of Wands, this is beautiful. This is very assuring that all of this hard work that you're doing, all of this bravery you're having to, courage that is necessary to recognize the limitations of what you've known, what has been comfortable, what has been safe, is not enough for you. And instead, you believe in your value, your connection to the divine, your ability to pursue what is right for you, what inspires you. That's what motivates you. And that is boosting your self-confidence. Not that you have to have a lot of confidence to do the work you're doing, but it is giving you a sense of satisfaction that your clarity about what you are desiring, your focus on what you desire to achieve, communicates to others your determination and really begins to draw in a very orchestrated, conscious way the very resources you need towards you. Others are inspired by your actions, by your determination. This may even indicate a very attractive quality that is drawing others to you. So those of you that are seeking or developing this greater trusting relationship with yourself are beginning to see that in your relationships. You may be attracting significant partnerships to you that not only can work collaboratively with you on the pursuit of success with this project, but also can supply a real helpmate, a real soul bond that can be a work and life partner. If this reading is resonating for you, Libra, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for being here. I love so many of you. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Cups with two cards, the Strength card and the King of Wands. Well, there you go. And the Three of Wands in the future with the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. And the Queen of Cups in the future, that was the present. Queen of Cups with the future with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. I have to say, I really do feel a sense of fire. These are not fire cards, but I'm feeling this Queen of Wands energy really coming through for you. This energy of confidence, of bravery and courage, this inner strength that has prompted you to leave behind what was safe and what was comfortable. For many of you, that comfort wasn't cozy. It wasn't peaceful. It was the devil you know. The devil you knew, and you were aware of that. The safety of the familiar, of perhaps a kind of conflict that you had grown to be okay with, or that you believed was the way it had to be. There's almost like a codependency that you had to will yourself out of through this phenomenal belief in your own dreams, through exhaustion from doing for others and not getting the recognition for that, for being expected to do for others while someone else took the credit. There's quite a story here about your former relationships and what it took for you to move beyond them, to release them, to surrender to, and accept really that they were there in your life for a purpose. They served a purpose of support, undoubtedly, but also teaching you ultimately that you wanted more. In the present, the Emperor and the Seven of Cups, yes, you are willing to work for a variety of options you now see as available to you. And this is because you have stopped trying to control others. I don't know that controlling others was something you were aware of, but it feels to me like you had a great deal of leadership in your former relationships, and that sense of leadership actually was exhausting and unfulfilling because it wasn't acknowledged and you weren't getting what you needed from that. Whereas now, releasing those things you can't control, i.e., the actions of others, for one thing, you have gained a greater deal of self-control. And that really is the story of the Emperor. You know how to strategize on the basis of your vast experience and your ability to work for the good of others. You have leadership qualities that are focused on the options that you can build collaboratively with others. And that's what is allowing you to grow into the sense of conquering your fear, a history of manifestation. This is called realization in some decks, or that's the key word. This is that you have a history of making things happen. You know how to make things happen. And so you are putting yourself in a place where you are guiding what that action is, what it takes to bring together the resources to accomplish something that's important to you. And at the same time, you're open to receiving opportunities that you cannot see. So this is putting you in an ideal position to receive what the universe has for you and to accept it on the basis of a reevaluation of what abundance, what success, and what even relationship co-creation means to you. As a Libra, this is kind of in your temperament to work with others, to recognize partnership as a powerful way to leverage the skills and talents of others in moving more creatively forward towards a success that lots of people can see, participate in, and take credit for, find the benefit in. And that is ideally your goal. In the future, the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, what you're focusing on, the success that nothing can get in your way, validates that you're on the path for you. You understand that this is something you have manifested and created in alignment with your purpose, and you are preparing, recognizing the kind of abundance that is going to be the result of the efforts you're making. The beauty of the success, acknowledgement, the prosperity that is available to you is something that you recognize is a result of your openness to pursuing this on behalf of community, with community, in partnership. And in many ways, your actions are signaling to others a sense of self-respect, self-esteem, ultimate creative and spiritual manifestation that attracts those that value the kind of abundance that you are recognizing through your efforts. So the kinds of abundance can include positive relationships, community health, sustaining the earth, contributing to a sense of cohesion with the land, a sense of stewardship with the land, opportunities to help others, others who teach you things, the sense of emotional contentment and validation is part of the abundance that you seek. Of course, it is also material comfort, wealth, prosperity in many cases, but it's not solely limited to that. And that's part of what you're working towards very consciously, which is bringing you the success as you get through this period of readjustment, reshifting your focus, reconsidering and evaluating what you've gained, what you've achieved, and where you want to go next, and sustaining what you're building. I'm going to finish this reading with a botanical inspiration and hope this has been insightful for you. And I've pulled the Sacred Lotus, and the key word is enlightenment. No mud, no lotus. And we're mostly familiar with the fact that lotus flowers, the 1,000-petaled flower, grows in mud. And this is a beautiful metaphor for all the work that you have done to get to this place of unfoldment for you personally and on behalf of your community, your family, your loved ones, the earth. So I appreciate all that you do, Libra. Thank you so much. Until next time, namaste.